Hello everyone, Prisco here. And, well, it's a new series. Featuring a game that kind of hit a soft spot for me. And oddly enough, a game that you folks wanted over another game I wanted to do. So, here it is. Now, those of you that have been tuning into me streaming, plug for streaming by the way, you've actually seen me play this game blind. So this will be a proper playthrough. Or proper let's play, I should say. Anyway, let's go ahead and start up our new game.
Good morning, and welcome to yet another day of space adventure. You are only 5 light years away from your destination, home. The fuel tank is full and the ship is flying at full speed. Today's to-do list contains waking up, adjusting.
This wonderful game. So, I will tell you that this game is just going to be full of wonderful bits of charm and writing amazingness, but something that you guys will notice as we start this game, and as the game starts going on, is that, well, besides charm, because I skipped through really quick, sorry. Lots of room for skeletons. There will be a lot of things that we'll see in here, and that will be in here that will remind you of a lot of Nintendo 64 era games, while still having this beautiful polish to the overall designs. You can see, like, you can see if you're looking closely or on a high enough resolution viewer, you can start seeing things like the threads in Hat Kid's hat, which, by the way, that's our character's name, Hat Kid, nothing else. I missed. Okay, I don't think I can get there quite yet. But that's something we'll explore in just a little bit. But for right now, let's head out into the main area. Now this will be an interesting little experiment in this, because this game is a collectathon. Yes. But even though it is a collectathon, it is divided up into chapters. So I'm going to be trying to take my own creative liberties into how I divide up this game and how this game is going to be presented to you in parts. So some parts might be incredibly long, some parts might be incredibly short. Other times I might, and after editing this first recording session of this game, I might change up how I'm going to do it all together. This is a dry run. I'm figuring out how it's all going to work right now. Well, we're almost home from what looks to be a disaster. And even though there is this thunking thing going on, you can go and explore the whole place. It's a microwave. You use to polish food that has been bad. All this food is bad. But you can go ahead and get a quick explore of the ship if you want to, starting out here. Nothing will really happen while you're out exploring this little first area of the ship. And in fact, you can't even go to certain areas. But okay, oh, you can go here for some reason, because that's the bedroom. That's why. But I should go over basic controls for this before we go talk to the very angry man outside. A is jump. You get a double jump. You can activate the second jump at any point in your jump. Some games they have you activate the double jump at the peak of your jump only. Some games it's at any point, so that's why I brought it up. R is an all-purpose button of sorts. R is crawl. In the air, R is a dive, which if you play Super Mario Odyssey, you're familiar with how this dive will work. You can also dive and slide on the ground. Anyway.
What is this? Flying boat? All boats need to pay toll in Mafia Town. Even in space. Mafia come in to collect. How rude!
And that is how our adventure starts. From space, flung into Mafia Town. Now, at least starting out loading up some places, the game's going to be a little buggy, a little slow, but as time goes on, as such, it'll get a little bit better. It's just the nature of the game, and I think because I don't have it installed on a primary drive. But here's the jerk. I punch you. So with the X button, we have a punch function with X. That'll get developed more as we go on, but but yeah, like if you just take a look around, you can see a little bit of touches of character, like no read books will work. Mafia not dumb, smarter than books. I'll also be working on my Mafia voice, but hold on. Oh, friend. So we'll need to so at least starting out here, need to follow her because she'll give us a basic explanation, like give us a basic tutorial of Mafia Town, get you like the basic way how you be exploring through most of the worlds. But after about this first mission, you don't need to worry about staying on rails. But I'm going to stop and talk to some people because sometimes they're funny.
Fellow Mafia watched TV last night? Confusing science owls say small people can jump double in air. I saw. This makes Mafia uncomfortable with body. Must go work out.
Also give him the raspberries. I think it's it. We can give him the raspberries, or we can do that. Heck, it's adorable. Anyway, so throughout the world, we'll be seeing certain things, and on other missions or episodes, I'll take the time to like stop and get stuff like this. But because it's all so close, I'll just do this one to explore, to show it off. In Mafia Town, a major gimmick is that these chests or safes right here have tickets you need to collect to open it. And usually if you touch the safe or step on it, which this is very glitchy, but don't worry about it. At least the model's glitchy. You grab everything, and you can go back and pop open the safe. Hi. And the major collectible you'll be getting in this game, besides what we're after to finish each mission, is yarn. Okay. So if you're diligent in your exploration, you can probably get yourself that 2 yarn it described right away. I also skipped through it. I am very I am very weathered to this game as it is. But we can't get this one up here, which would make our first unlockable easy. But the beautiful thing about this game is that you don't have to like stick solely to objectives. If you want to go explore around a level, as long as you don't approach what is the key signature of a level or the driving point of a level, you can just walk around the level. Go explore, have fun. Collect these crystals, or pawns as they're called. Pawns are necessary for this game for reasons we'll see next world, I believe. Next world. I like how I kind of like dropped the biggest voice drop I've ever had. Also, if you see something like that, that means you're near the end of the mission. You can take roundabout ways to finish missions if you want to, but I think for the sake of guiding you folks along, I'll get you right back on the road where we started. Also, what's the timing on this? Hello? Ow! Ow! Oh! Jerk! Ow! Hand hurt! Hello? Run after this girl. But yeah, this is a clever little ploy that they have in place here to basically teach you, hey, you can do all these fancy moves in the game. Hi. You want a high five? High five. Hi. Rude. Oh, I can't hurt him. Right, his body's solid like a rock. Also, these pawns, they're basically for this guy right here.
Hi there, young one. I am from a faraway land. I've seen every corner of the earth, and now I sell tiny pieces of my discoveries.
He's fine.
You may call me the badge seller, for I sell and trade badges. I can provide you with strong abilities and upgrades to your hat. If you have money, of course.
It's basically, what are you buying, what are you selling? Now, some badges, or a lot of badges, are useful. Some, well, they provide relics to the distant past. Now, I'm going to take a moment here. Gather... Hello? You're not after me, are you? Nope, okay. So yeah, I'll be doing some acrobatics here, but I'll try not to overload it so much because of reasons. Anyway. But I think we'll start off by buying the magnet badge, and I recommend you get this as one of your first badges until there's something else that comes along. Because this will make it so you don't have to walk directly into ponds and whatnot to collect them. You just have to be in a rough vicinity around them. Much like collecting things in some games are. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do offensive-wise, but we can still explore as our own leisure. Speaking of exploring, I'm going to do a little thing here, because I think, yep, with a little bit of proper platforming, I can get this. Go ahead and craft ourselves that new hat. There you go, the sprint hat. Equip it. And now this allows me to get into something else that I haven't touched on yet, but will help you with your explorative duties. Also, can I get in this area yet, or is this something else? Oh, I can get this. Oops. So remember that crawl ability I was just talking about? Yeah. Again, this game really has no rules except but it has like only a couple rules to it when it comes to finishing the game, but it'll put you on rails for those things it wants you to finish. Anyway, so the other thing I have to describe here. Let me get back to where I'm supposed to be, by the way.
Today I punch Beryl dressed as old lady. It makes people scared of Mafia. Life of Mafia is good.
Yeah? Would you get your head out of my head, please? Anyway. So, a mechanic that I've danced around 3 times now. So, as you see, we have a different hat on already. If you tap or hold the left bumper, in this case, you can select one of 2 hats as you wish to use. The Hat Kid's hat, basically hold the left trigger, it'll guide you towards your destination that you need to follow. The sprint hat that we just got, if you hold left trigger, you run. While you're using this, you cannot double jump. You cannot do any sort of double jump, but you can jump very far. Basically, it's to give you a long jump.
Hey you! Down there! Don't think I didn't see you stalking me! Us kids should stick together, not stalk one another. I mean, Mafia Town can be a really dangerous place. So what do you say? Wanna join my little rebellion? Oh! By the way, Did you have anything to do with the junk falling from the sky? Yeah? Yikes! Looks like you've got a lot of cleaning up to do, huh? Tell you what, come up here and I can show you where some of your junk landed.
It's not junk, it's very necessary. Also, why am I pushing the button again? Oh. Because I need a platform for myself. So you will see that starting out, yes, the game is going to be very nice to you. And it's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you with a lot of things. A lot of that help will stop shortly after this mission. Only if I get to be rebel leader. Hold on, I'm coming, hold on. I definitely went ahead of her. But, here's the thing. I want this. More yarn. So you'll want to get all this yarn, and usually it's the average is about 1 new hat per world. Although with this world we get 2 new hats if we're diligent enough. But in order to even unlock the hat, you have to have... I should mention, because this is going to be a thing. So in order to even unlock the hat in the first place, you have to have 1 yarn of the hat in question available. So sprint yarn, you have 1 sprint yarn and 1 other yarn, you get the hat. This brewing yarn, we have picked up 1 yarn for the brewing hat, but any other combination of yarns will come together to make that brewing hat. It does not specifically have to be the brewing yarn.
Hey, I think one of your junk pieces fell and smashed right into the market's fountain. Messed it up real good. When going over there, just avoid making eye contact with the mafia and you'll be fine. Good luck, fellow rebel. See ya!
She didn't see that. Gee, why did I do that, you might ask. Is it something that happens in the game at some point? I don't know. You'll find out.
Huh?
Hey!
Oh?
I'll take you.
And to start right off your adventure, you get yourself your offensive weapon. Beat up somebody. Hatkit doesn't say much, but when Hatkit does talk, she's a snarky little turd. Anyway, so at this point, I could finish this level right now. Or, I could leave it there, walk outside, and continue on my merry way to get stuff. Like this. So with that whole thing about the yarn I was mentioning, I think I only have 3 actually. Yeah, I do. So I have 3 yarns, so maybe next time we'll get ourselves a new hat. But for now, let's get our first timepiece and call it a day. Well, man, ship is glum. We can't even go in here and do anything because, well, everything's just been plain turned off. And I'm walking with... Oh, here's the thing. Right on your Roomba. You can also beat up your Roomba and it will drop chunks of stuff. No. You deserve this. No. Okay. No screwing about. Let's actually finish up what we came to do here in this first episode. Click. And now we can go to the world of Mafia Town. And our ship opens up. Now, unfortunately, we cannot get back to the bedroom at this point. We are stuck here. And every time you collect a timepiece or start a level, the game does autosave. So at this point, we are locked out of the bedroom until we get 7 timepieces. But I think next time when we pick it up here on A Hat in Time, we'll explore the ship and kind of explore some of the additional stuff that's been added to the game since its launch, and then we'll go into the next level. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you back next time. Take care.